Thank you so much, Devashish. Let me stop spotlighting myself first. Give me a bit. Great. So Devashish, are we doing a hi-fi or are we doing a Hail Mugambo today? Great. MTM, good morning. I hope all of you are safe, sound, and productive at home. And I'm glad to see all of you on this Sunday morning. Well, I'm actually lying. I can't see all of you. I can only see myself. You see, my Zoom today has been acting funny, and therefore I've been prompted to join through my browser. And the only person I can see on my browser is myself. It's literally like me and a mirror image of myself. I'm talking to myself, and I can see myself on screen. But I'm going to take this up as a challenge and speak to myself and hopefully see your faces through the screens at the end of the meeting. Let's begin. Have you ever seen a juggler? Someone who juggles. I'm sure all of us have in some capacity or the other. I want to ask you a question. While a juggler is juggling, where is the focus of the juggler? I'll repeat the question. When a juggler is juggling between several items on both his hands or her hands, where's the focus of the juggler? Hardik, if we have any hands raised, you can unmute them and I'd like to hear their answers since I cannot see anyone on screen, given that I'm on the browser. So I'm going to rely on you. If there are any hands raised, you can unmute them. You can let me know who they are. We unmute them and they can let me know the answer.
No one as of now.
Are you serious? No
Okay,
one.
there is Karishma.
Yes, Karishma.
I think on the next item that he's supposed to catch, like the
Okay.
one that's in the air.
All right. Thanks for that.
There is Radha.
Yes, Radha. Radha, we can't hear you.
On the actions, what he is doing at the time, on the movements.
Okay. Anyone else?
Ankita.
Ankita, if you know the answer, okay. Anyways,
I don't
Ankita,
know
go
the
ahead.
answer, but I'll just give it a shot. I think the focus is in the moment, like what he's supposed to be doing that very moment. That's where the focus is. I think so. I'm not sure.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thanks, Hardik. You can put it back on me, the spotlight. Thanks, Karishma, Radha, and Ankita for your answers. A juggler, always focuses on the center of the circle. Because when the juggler is focused on the center, the juggler enjoys a vantage point of everything that goes around the circle. Therefore, he's not focusing on the next item or his hands. He's definitely in the moment, but his focus, his underlying focus, is at the center of the circle. And when he's focused at the center, he can see all the items being revolved around that center. Where is our focus? What is the center? Let's contextualize the juggler's analogy in our everyday life. I believe all of us are jugglers in our lives. We juggle between several aspects: Toastmasters, our work life, our personal life, relationships, money, religion, politics, and the last word, which I don't want to use. We're all juggling. But are we offering emphasis to one item or one aspect more than the other? Is Toastmasters an item that lies in the center? Is our work life an item that lies in the center? What usually happens if you put one of the many items you're juggling with at the center, what you're doing essentially is focusing on that one item. So let's say I'm the juggler and I've got a stick, and I have 5 sticks with me, and I'm focusing on one stick. All I'm looking at that is that one stick throughout. And in the process, my 4 sticks are compromised. And the balance is disrupted at the expense of this one stick. And therefore, I ask you again, what is our focus and what lies at the center of our circle? I believe in life, all of us are jugglers, and we are juggling several priorities, several engagements, several projects. And in order to strike a balance, in order to juggle and offer the right amount of energy and effort into every aspect, into every engagement of ours in our life, into every item we are juggling, we need to have a center. We need to put in the center the right object, the right item. And that item cannot be one of the items we are juggling. That item is something that puts everything in perspective. That item will ensure that all the 5, 6, 10, 15 items we are juggling are offered enough attention, and that cycle of juggle is ongoing. And therefore, I ask you again, in conclusion, what is your center? Where is your focus? And I will let that question sink in all of us and have room for contemplation as we proceed with this meeting. I urge you to discover your center and anchor yourself in that center. So every other item, aspect, or life engagement that you're juggling, that you're balancing, that you're playing with, is in play. With that, let me introduce to you our Toastmaster of the day. Today we have a very special individual who will be taking us through the meeting. Someone who's evolved in the club to a great extent, who's contributing immensely, and who's been a sort of a wild card when it comes to talent. Really impressed us at the meeting with his singing and humor ability. Without any further ado, please put your virtual hands together in welcoming Mr. Sahil Alwa, who will be taking us through his theme, Real Life Villains. Sahil, I would like you to begin your piece by your signature Joker laugh. And therefore, before you begin proceedings, and as soon as I hand the stage to you, please drop us the Joker laugh that you are distinctly known for. Sahil, over to you.
This assessment and your constructive feedback. So this marks the end of all the sessions. So now I would like to pass it over to our presiding officer, Mr. Jeevan Fernandez.
Sahil, this marks the end of this session and the start of your villainous journey. I'm kidding. Wonderful job, Sahil. You impress us. You never cease impressing us every day. Every time you take the stage, usually a coin has 2 sides. I think you're a Rubik's Cube because you have more than one side and you choose to show that at every meeting. And I'm glad. Amazing job. I was thoroughly impressed and floored. And like me, I'm sure everybody was as impressed and floored by your performance today. Great job, Sahil. Keep it up and keep those laughs going. Great. Before we announce the results, I would like to have Sandhya from our Fresh Toast team make a short announcement. Hardik, can we please unmute Sandhya? Thank you so much for that poetic appeal, Sandhya. Members, all 34 of us on the call, I request you all with absolute honesty to send in an article. It does not take much time. I sent my president's note yesterday. I'll be sending an article today. I'll be reaching out to all of you all in person for the articles to be sent in. So please, please, please be kind to our newsletter team. That's Gargi, Patikrit, and Sandhya, and send in your articles at the earliest. After watching Hardik host the IPL, I learned one thing. If you want to hold the audience back, the attention of the audience back, you can push the results. So I'm going to make my announcements and then declare the results. Thank you for that piece of learning, Hardik. A couple more announcements. I'll take 2 minutes. While we intended to have a new member induction today by Amrit, we have terribly short over time. We are ahead. We are behind schedule rather by 30 minutes, and therefore we'll plan to do it sometime in the coming week. We have the pathways orientation conducted by our VP head Hardik on Wednesday. Watch out for that. On 21st June, we'll be conducting a business meeting towards an investment we look to make to elevate our members' experience and memories. Stay tuned for that. That'll be a short business meeting post our regular meeting in the coming week. We have a joint meeting on the 27th of June. That's on Saturday from 6:30 to 9 p.m. That is a historic meeting. Why? Because the oldest community clubs in the country will meet. Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Kolkata. 4 of the clubs will convene on the evening, the oldest and most historic clubs in India. So stay tuned for that. And last but not the least, the celebrity meeting that we spoke of. We're going to have celebrities. That meeting will happen on our regular Sunday meeting. The only difference is the timing. We have pushed the timing from our regular 11 to 1 to 3 to 5 in order to accommodate the timelines of these global celebrities. They belong to different time zones, and between 11 and 1 is late evening for them. And in the interest of accommodating them, we'll be having our meeting on 28 June from 3 to 5 p.m. With that, the announcements come to an end, and I shall be now announcing the results. And I've been told to announce them in a particular sequence. So let me consult my phone and give you that sequence. Okay. Rucha, do we have the certificates ready? I'm assuming the silence is a yes, Rucha.
Yes, yes,
And I'm
Jeevan, we
gonna
have
go
it.
ahead. Yes, I was right. The silence was a yes. Great. The best speaker goes to Santhya from Oracle Toastmasters. Please, let's spotlight Santhya. Congratulations, Santhya. Do we have Santhya on, Hardik? Hey, congratulations, Santhya, on your well-deserved win. Okay, she's on mute, Hardik. Can we unmute her? Zoom Master, Santhya is on mute. Can we unmute Santhya?
Hi. Hi. Thank you
Yes,
so
we
much.
can hear you.
Thank you so much, Jeevan. I would like to thank the entire Mumbai Toastmaster and specifically to Hardik Shah. I thought let me escape this meeting because generally there are a lot of participants in your club, but I'm very thankful and grateful for this opportunity. Thank you so much to all once again. Over to you.
Thank you, Santhya, and congratulations again. Enjoy the win. Next up, we have the best evaluator. Should I say best evaluators, plural? Both the contenders have earned themselves the win. Ankit Das Gupta and Aaron Almeida. Rucha, could we please have their certificates on display? Congrats, Ankit. Can you also unmute the winners? Congratulations, Ankit.
Thanks a lot, Jeevan. And I'm glad to share it with Aaron. Wonderful evaluation, Aaron. I would also like to thank my target speaker, Ankita, for giving such a wonderful speech and making me the best evaluator. Thank you, Jeevan.
Thank you, Ankit. Aaron, a few words from you.
I'm just grateful that I won, and also I got a chance to share it with Ankit. And obviously, it wouldn't have been possible without my test speaker.
Great. Thank you so much. Thanks, Ankit. Thank you, Aaron. Moving on to our best table topic speaker. The best table topic speaker is Brunel. Could we please have Brunel on spotlight and also display her certificate, please? Congratulations, Brunel.
Thank you so much, Jeevan. I think I really enjoy taking part in table topics because it makes you think on the spot, and it's always the most exciting sequence of the entire day. So I'm really grateful for this and look forward to many more.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Enjoy the win. Thanks. Great. Hardik, if we don't have any announcements, we can call it a wrap. Do we have any pending announcements? Hardik, Amrit?
Yes, briefing.
Yes. I would request all the guests on the call to stay back. The meeting is over, and so the members can leave. Sahil, one request before we, we have an entire afternoon and evening ahead of us. Before we suspend, can you give us a joker laugh one last time to lighten our afternoon and evening moods? And then we'll all jump off the call.
Group picture.
Yes, please. Group picture. Preferably after Sahil's laugh so that we're all,
Okay.
Oh God, didn't expect that, but okay, I have to call the spirit of Joker in me again. Okay. You need energy also, yeah, to bring that up. So hope that does the job.
That's perfect. Thank you, Sahil. Amrit, now's the time to click the photo. Now's the time.
Videos on, everyone, please.
Thank you so much, Sahil. That's worth $1 million. That laugh.
Thank you, Jeevan.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next week, same time, same place, from your respective houses on your respective systems. I will see you. And the guests, please stay back. Amrit will run you through the entire format. Thank you so much. Have a great afternoon and evening.